Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Under the video That Midwest Emo Tone, some of you guys asked me how do I get this guitar tone. In this video I'm gonna try to explain which instruments, pedals, amplifiers and software I use to reach that Midwest Emo sound. Probably you still don't know that I have my own Midwest emo band. It's called Triple Jump, and recently we have released our new song Someday. So guys, we would be really happy if you checked it out, followed us on Spotify, Instagram or any other social media. The first place I want to start is guitar. I use American Fender Telecaster Professional with its single coil pickups, and I really like it. Just want to say, using Tele is not a rule for this specific music genre. Yeah, I know many Midwest emo bands use this guitar, but I have reached that Midwest emo sound with my single coil Fender Stratocaster. Also guitars with humbuckers can get this sound. For instance, Fender Jazzmaster sounds really great, but my choice was Telecaster because I wanted to try playing Tele. In most cases I use pickups middle position, because it sounds more stable, more controlled to me. The neck position is more sharp and maybe more like glassy sound. The bridge position is more crunchy. So Midwest emo tone that I like needs warm sound, and the middle position works really well here. Tone knob I set about 80-85% to make the sound more mellow to reach this warmth. Many Midwest emo bands, and not just them, use non-standard guitar tunings. All guitar parts of my band are tuned in DAEAC E Tuning. It's called OpenA at 4. This one also used by such bands as Tiny Moving Parts, Midwest Pen Pals, Marietta, and so on. Switching to this tuning could be a little bit tricky. However, after a few days of playing, you'll handle basic chord progressions and you'll be fine with that, I believe. There is a website that you can use as a guide while learning this new tuning. I will leave a link down below. And please use it, it's free and that's really helpful. As you could see in my videos, I use different pedals while playing. I would like to show them step by step and briefly describe what they do and then show my settings to you guys. If you want to get more detailed information, please don't hesitate to write me in comment section. Okay, let's start with Compressor. Compressor is the first pedal that I use in my pedal chain excluding a tuner. In simple words, this effect levels the sound of your guitar. It makes the quiet parts louder and very loud parts quieter, according to the settings you've set. I use Kelly Compressor 4-knob pedal. I love this one and it works really smoothly and it doesn't make guitar sound poor. I set all knob to 20 hours except sustain knob, which I set to 2 hours, because I want the sound to live a bit longer. The next one is Earthquaker Devices Plumes. It's my favorite overdrive. It looks great, it sounds even better than it looks. the pedal has a switcher that allows you to change overdrive modes. The first mode has crunchy and more compressed sound. The second one is more like booster for clean guitar sound. The third mode is more gained and overdriven sound. To get that mid-vestimo tone, I use the first mode. However, I set gain knob almost to 8 hours to add a little bit of overdrive. Level and tone knobs are in middle position. All these settings make the sound almost clean, but it has really warm shades. I think this effect is controversial for punk music. Not so many Midwest emo guitar players use chorus pedal, but I like how it sounds in my chain. This effect makes the sound thicker and wider. I use MXR analog chorus. The settings are next. Low and high cuts are in middle position. Level, rate and depth are about 10 hours. Look, the sound became more atmospheric. Reverb pedal is a game changer here. It puts all the sounds we got from the previous pedals into a certain space, in a specific room, place that you can create by this pedal. Let's imagine if you're in a big church hall. If you clapped, you would get loud sound that would be reflected from wall to wall. If you're in your bedroom, you would get closer sound that will not be reflected so hard. Of course, if you have at least a bed or wardrobe in your room. I use Fender Marine Layer Reverb for putting the sound in a space. The settings of the space are next. Reverb time, damping and pre-delay are in middle position. Level or mix knob is in 2 hours position. Type switcher is set to room. I use real amplifier Wax Boutique MV50. This tiny guy can give you perfect clean and overdriven sound. I prefer using clean settings. Gain is in 8 hours, tone is in 11 hours, and volume is max, just to compensate the sound level after tuning off the gain knob. As an audio interface, I use Audiointerface. That's a great audio interface with porting of equalization of the sound from the first input. Also, it has a built-in preamp that you can use for your guitar sound or maybe for the vocals too. I insert the cable from the amplifier to the first input and set all the EQ settings to the middle position. I don't use preamp here because I have already set gain settings earlier on my pedal chain. Summing up, I want to show you a schema of my sound chain. The guitar is connected to the pedal board, and then the pedal board is connected to the amp, and then the cable from the amplifier goes to an audio interface that is already connected to my computer, and I can hear the guitar sound. I do all my recordings in a great DAW Studio 1.5. It has tremendous amount of features for songwriting, mixing and mastering, so I use it for all my music related stuff. For getting the mid-vestimo tone, I use built-in plugin that's called Empire. It's a guitar amplifier and cabinet simulator. Of course, you can use any other amp simulator. I believe they all are great ones, but I prefer Empire because it's simple to use and it has all the tools I need. So, from this plugin, I use only a cab. There is a cab that's called 4x12 M65. Honestly, I don't know why it's called like that. It doesn't add extra harmonics to the guitar sound. In other words, it doesn't change my sound, so it behaves as a cab for a clean tone. Thank you guys for watching this video. I was pleased to share the information about my gear with you. Please leave your comments, ask me questions, and subscribe to my channel.